Welcome once again, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, to Mysteries from Beyond the Other Dominion. I'm your host, Dr. Franklin Ruehl. Now, secrets concerning Christopher Columbus. Roll tape! Now, as promised, the truth about Columbus. Now, you might recall that in a previous show, I covered Columbus' observation of a UFO in the Bermuda Triangle on his way to the New World. I also mentioned he was the first man to document spotting the luminescent white waters off of Bimini. And now I also challenged you with a trivia question that I asked, what was Columbus's real name in Spanish? And the answer was Cristobal Colon. Well, it turns out I was wrong. The Christopher Columbus that apparently discovered America was an imposter. His real name was Juan de Viana. He was born in Spain in 1450. Now, his father was a prince, and he came from a well-to-do family. But in 1462, his dad was mysteriously murdered, and he feared for his life. So he did two things. He took a new name, Cristobal Colon, and he became a pirate. Even though he's only 12, he joined a pirate crew. I should point out that Colon was his mother's maiden name, and importantly, his mother was Jewish. Now, for the next several years, he traveled around the world aboard ships. Apparently, in 1476, he was shipwrecked off the Portuguese coast and ultimately made his way to the navigational school of Henry the Navigator, and there gained some concepts about traveling to the New World. Then in 1478, he married a beautiful girl, Philippa Moniz. They went to the Madeiras Islands, where she had relatives. Also, in 1478, he met the real Christopher Columbus, who was a weaver from Genoa, there in the Madeiras to pick up sugar. It is also possible that he might have met Columbus previously, but they became fast friends. Then, in 1480, the real Columbus died 12 years before he could have discovered the New World. Also, in 1480, the Spanish Inquisition was inaugurated by Ferdinand and Isabella. We often regale them for having sponsored Columbus's trips to the New World. Well, they also initiated the dreaded Spanish Inquisition. In 1481, a ship pulled into the Madeiras, the Atlante, and there he met a man named Martin Alonso, who spoke of traveling to Santo Domingo. Alonso became the captain of the Pinta in 1492. In 1483, Tomas de Torquemada became the Grand Inquisitor, and the Inquisition intensified. In 1484, his beloved wife Philippa died. Somewhere there between 1480 and 1484, he took on the name of Cristoforo Colombo, the Italian equivalent of Christopher Columbus, for three reasons. First, he still feared enemies of his father. Secondly, he had enemies from his wife's relatives. And thirdly, there was the dreaded Inquisition, which of course was intolerant of all non-Christians. And of course, the rest is history. But the next time they celebrate Columbus Day, you remember it should be Juan de Viana Day. And for the record, the impostor died in 1506, Isabella in 1504, Ferdinand in 1516, and Torquemada in 1498. Now, until next time, may the power of the cosmos be with you. Yes, yes, yes.